His swimming experience had been in pools and lakes until then. He didn't share any of this, since it was irrelevant. He damn well earned this opportunity. Teddy said, "We had dozens of people try out this season for the 2 trainee spots. Both of you are qualified and don't need to prove anything, except out there." Cody inhaled the briny air and dug his toes into the wet sand, gazing out at the crystal clear blue water of the Indian Ocean. Gulls cried, bickering over some scraps. People swam, most splashing safely in the shallows. Others relaxed on the beach, dozing or reading. It wasn't insanely crowded yet, since it was still spring, but Cody knew 30,000 people could cram onto the single kilometre of sand and sea. Liam jogged back to them, holding the handle of the long rescue board. He was soaking wet. Glistening drops of water caught in his chest hair, his navy uniform board shorts clinging to his meaty, sculpted thighs. He slid the board back into its metal holder on the sand by the danger sign, bending to fiddle with something. Across his incredibly fine ass, the shorts read, "Lifeguard," in white block letters. "Good work, Foxy!" another lifeguard called as he drove up in one of the ATVs and hopped out. "Showing off for the newbies, eh?" He pushed up his Ray-Ban sunnies and grinned with a slightly horsey mouth full of teeth. His ginger curls were damp, and he gave Cody and Mia an enthusiastic handshake. "Hiya, I'm Brandon, but everyone calls me Ronnie." Cody tried to puzzle out the nickname. "Ronnie?" "The hair," Ronnie said. "Ronald McDonald." "Oh, gotcha." Cody could see it, actually, with the toothy grin and gangly frame. Ronnie seemed about 20, Cody's age. Ronnie said, "You giving them the same inspirational speech you gave me a couple years ago, Cyclone?" Teddy shrugged. "Pretty much." His name was Edward Tracy, and apparently there was some famous cyclone from back in the day that was called Tracy, hence the Cyclone nickname. Teddy seemed pretty laid back to Cody, and the nickname might have been ironic. There could be many layers to Aussie nicknames, although some were just whacking an O or Y on the end. Teddy cleared his throat. "Here goes. You're both starting at the bottom. Over the next 7 months, if you swim to the top, I might have jobs for you next season, or even over the winter since we patrol the beach all year. The first step is passing your traineeship and qualifying. So, work hard and be willing to learn, etc., etc." He was holding 2 official turquoise long-sleeved uniform shirts, which he handed over. "Try not to stuff up too badly." Ronnie hopped back in the ATV. "As rousing as ever, mate. That's why they pay you the big bucks." He drove off with a wave. Teddy grinned. "Also, taking the piss out of each other is always encouraged." The lightweight shirts provided sun protection and were emblazoned front and back with lifeguard. Mia pulled hers on over a navy bathing suit, freeing her long dark ponytail from the collar. She was of Malaysian descent, and after the final trainee competition, Cody had heard an old guy hanging around the beach call her a wee stunner, even though she was 5'10" and actually 2 inches taller than Cody. Cody wore navy boardies, like all the other guys. Liam's still clung to his thighs distractingly, and Cody really wished he would put his shirt back on. He was trying to be a professional here. Liam's face was distracting enough. Those cheekbones, let alone his bare chest dripping wet, with those red nipples looking so bite-worthy. Is that a word? Wait, don't answer that. Focus! Liam solemnly handed over their navy lifeguard baseball caps. Cody curved the stiff brim so it would fit better. He just had his brown hair trimmed short, and he smoothed the cap on his head. They'd already received their lifeguard branded jackets, sweatshirts, and other gear, but it was nice to have a little ceremony of sorts. "Looking good." Teddy gave Cody and Mia the shaka sign surfers used. Thumb and pinky finger extended and 3 middle fingers curled in. "Now, you've got to live up to the title. It doesn't say trainee on your shirts. With members of the public, you're full-fledged lifeguards."